Good morning. This is Micah Mitchell with Madison County Weather Updates, bringing you the True View Exterior Severe Outlook. Obviously, we had quite an eventful evening yesterday evening. Today, there is still a marginal risk for severe, but the focus of the severe today should be well to our southwest, but some pop-up storms with damaging winds still can't be ruled out, and we'll take a look at that here in just a moment. Before I move on to that, I do want to mention to you that if you appreciate the kind of coverage that you got last night, local coverage, nobody else covers Madison County but this page really. By the time it's hitting the Indianapolis news and news stations, it's already going on here. So if you appreciate the local coverage, not only in Madison County, but kind of in the bordering counties as well, please donate to the page. Here are all the methods that you can use to donate. Thank you to the handful of you that made some donations last night. I, of course, have sent half of that on to Byron because he was a key element in keeping you informed last night. There was a period where I had to go pick my son up from work. Byron had the page covered, and thankfully so, because right as I was walking back in our door was when the tornadoes began, and Byron was already on it. So thank you to Byron. Thank you to those of you who regularly support the page. Thank you to those of you who donated some last night. And the page has been suffering financially, so any of you who don't normally do so, please donate to the page. Help us keep you safe. So before I get into today's, I also want to go back and look at something else from yesterday. Yesterday morning, as storms were dying off, and I had circled this area in white and said that was the area we needed to watch for potential development in the late afternoon and into the evening. So we kind of had that circled area, and of course Madison County was kind of in the heart of that, and it was kind of a northwest to southeast tilt on that. And then we'll take a look at what actually happened. Here are the preliminary storm reports. The one red triangle is the most likely confirmed tornado that touched down probably in far eastern Hamilton County and then ran across near Perkinsville. We've all probably seen the damage to the Franklin Lapel Community Schools administrative building. Used to be Jackson Elementary School out on 700 West, close to 700 West, and actually probably closer to 800 West, and 300 North or Hartman Road. So we have that one, and there was actually a weather station out near Perkinsville that recorded a 159 mile per hour wind gust. Of course, that's just a personal weather station. It's not official, but that would indicate that this was probably an F3 tornado. So it was a moderate strength tornado on that. But you can see the angle that the severe reports ran. There are a couple of other potential tornadoes that NWS will be investigating today as well. But it pretty well ran that circle that I had mentioned yesterday morning. So here's the Storm Prediction Center outlook. I don't know why it refreshed back to that. Here's the outlook for today, July 30th. Most of Indiana, probably the northern 2/3, is in a marginal risk for severe, with a slight risk over the southwestern part of the state, and then enhanced back over Iowa and western Illinois and northeastern Missouri. I don't really disagree with this. The threat levels are relatively low for us today. Yesterday was a marginal risk day for us too, and a whole lot of our outbreaks occur in marginal risk. But the way things are set up today, I think this is a good call. The tornado risk is all focused to the southwest. I would agree with that. Our main risk, if we're going to have anything, would be damaging winds. So then we take a look at tomorrow. The entire state and the entire region is in a marginal risk for severe. I would not be surprised to see a slight risk added in there, but again, the levels really don't matter too much because the storms are going to do what they want to do. Just know that severe is possible tomorrow. They've got the tornado risk focused more out over Illinois again. I think that probably could be pulled closer to the Indianapolis and Bloomington areas, but we'll see how things look tomorrow. Again, I would not be surprised to see some of that marginal area go into a slight risk tomorrow. Damaging winds are pretty much the regional risk on that. Then we looked at Thursday, and we've got a well, if the page decides to refresh itself here, I'm not sure what the deal is with this, but for some reason that's cutting itself off. But you can see, nonetheless, there is a slight risk of severe across the vast majority of the state of Indiana for Thursday. We don't get that a whole lot on day 3. All modes of severe will be possible again on Thursday. That day, I would not be surprised to see an enhanced risk come up at some point. Again, all modes on Thursday. That could be a more eventful thing like what happened last night. So that's just kind of an overview of what we've got coming. Again, we're in a marginal risk today, really late afternoon into the evening again for the severe. Does not at this point look as widespread or as intense as what happened last night, but we'll keep an eye on it regardless. As always, I'll keep you updated, and Byron will no doubt help out as well. Again, thank you, Byron, so much for your help last night. He was giving you guys, while I was live, he was giving you street level radar images so that you could see better what was going on, because I was just trying to run the video from my phone. So kind of starting to ramble a little bit. Just one more thing here. Just going back, again, if you appreciate getting the hyper-local coverage like you got last night, please donate to the page and help us keep it going. So if anything pops up this evening, we will definitely let you know. This is Micah Mitchell with Madison County Weather Updates. Have a great day.